PC and laptop manufacturer, but with the smartphones market heating up, they are not ones to be left out and they have jumped into the fray with a bunch of models. Today we have with us the P700i model, which is a budget Android handset. Now with that segment being quite crowded, let's see how this one fares against the competition, which mind you is quite stiff. This may be a budget handset, but it certainly doesn't look cheap. And more importantly, it won't cause you any embarrassment in public. But since they've invested so much in the build quality, the phone is slightly on the heavier side. Like most phones in this price range, this one has a 4-inch IPS screen with an 800 by 480 resolution. Now since it has the IPS screen, the viewing angles are quite good and so is the color reproduction. Incidentally, the sunlight legibility is also quite good on this phone, which is a rarity. Unfortunately, this doesn't have a Gorilla Glass, so the screen is not scratch resistant. Under the hood, it has a 1 GHz dual-core Cortex A9 processor and 512 MB of RAM. The graphics are taken care of by the PowerVR SGX 531 GPU, which means you can run popular games like Temple Run, Slice Ninja comfortably on this phone. It has 4 GB of built-in memory and a memory card slot to expand it further. It has a 5 megapixel autofocus camera at the back, but unfortunately no flash, which means low-light photography is a complete no-no on this phone. Despite being a 5 megapixel camera, even in better lit conditions, the photo quality is pretty average with a lot of noise in the pictures. The camera is capable of recording videos at 480p resolution in 3GP format at 25 frames per second. However, again, the quality of the video is also pretty average. Its multimedia capabilities are pretty decent though. The audio quality is quite good on the supplied earphones, and the video player, though looks a little drab, can play most of the formats comfortably. The phone runs Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich out of the box with no promises for a Jelly Bean update, so don't even expect it. However, there is one thing I would like to mention about the user interface, which is a little different from stock Android handsets. Lenovo has made some good enhancements to it, which makes it look a lot more cooler, but at the same time it doesn't lag at all, which is a very good thing. The connectivity options on the P700i are pretty standard but elaborate. So you have your 3G, you have your Wi-Fi, and of course it's a dual SIM phone, so you can use two SIMs simultaneously, one a 2G SIM and one a 3G. You also have the standard micro USB port to charge the phone or transfer the data, and also a 3.5mm jack to plug in any third-party headphones or the one supplied in the box. We all know that the battery life of most Android phones is nothing great. To counter that, Lenovo have put in a 2500 mAh battery in the P700i. Now generally these are just numbers, but in this case it does translate into performance. In our benchmark, the phone lasted for over 7 hours, which means in real life scenario it should easily last a day and a half. The Lenovo P700i is priced at Rs 11,500 with a 1-year warranty. Now after analyzing the phone's performance and the competition, we can safely say that if you're looking for a sturdy Android device with a good battery backup, this is a very good option. However, if a good camera in a phone tops your priority list, this is not a phone for you. We rate this phone at 3.5 out of 5.